チェリーヴィーナス。
Cherry Venus. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you so much. Here we are, back at the Demon Rush. Apparently, we only have 2 to 3 hours left of the Demon Rush. How exciting. Right? How exciting. Spiff, Bune is coming out in Reuniverse. Spoilers, pity her. As long as you've been saving, pity her. Morning wants things to say about that. Prototype, hello. Dan. That's right, the Dreams version of the Gigaboots apartment where I'm like 9 feet tall in it. It was really funny. I ordered Dreams, by the way. Yeah, I ordered Dreams. So I got it on sale for $20. There's a few PS4 games that are coming in that I ordered that we'll see at some point, so gotta get this over with though. So, where were we? In a huge featureless plane, of course. Let's go. It's still funny. The scene jokes before you can make them. Is the frame rate of the game looking weird? That's looking weird. Hold up a second, guys. Analyze the Demon Rush's frame rate. I think I fixed something. I refreshed it, so who knows. Look, we need to have the perfect Demon Rush experience, such as Pound's ass. Wild Zone. Demo. Wait, what's the Wild Zone? Ah, this is the Wild Zone. This is generally where wild animals would be raised for food, with their bodies made to grow bigger and faster with necromancy enhancing their siphons to the planet's stray siphons. And we're here to put the fury savage animals because we may find some useful things by going off course, obviously. Sure, obviously. From what I overheard, some people in Volk saying, there aren't many animals here anymore and most of the islands are used more as a strategic location for Volk and Rajnia. The fight over is an alternative to Karasaki Mountain. Well, that's all well and good, but there's no way we can get over to the islands from here. Actually, the planet's stray siphons are set up here. They're locked into place to be able to easily form and remove bridges, presumably to keep the animals away from civilization. Hang on, I can activate the bridges. There we go. Ready to head out, everyone? Winter. Glad I get to play as the character who stands there and does nothing. Hello, Winter. Optimize for PS5. This combat is... This game's a piece of shit, and it was made by someone who's very likely a piece of shit, so... DOS-ass RPG layout here. This game wishes it was a Spectra. Imagine trying to intentionally hit something in this. An Augmentor. So I still feel like this is a good team to use. Although Throat Jab doesn't deal with reinforcements, I feel like this team's really good for bossing. Well, Rook's Crack Tackle we get to play as in the arena, where we get to take on the arena stages. And Rook's Crack Tackle is back for those. Did you get any snow yet? Is soup wet? We got a lot of snow. Oh, it's so much nicer here than anywhere else we've seen so far. We invoke being close to the gate to desertify it. And with Daimo's cataclysm triggering near there, greater damage was done to the area there. Since Rajnia would be closer to the former Thormia gate, I can't see Rajnia being so environmentally intact either. Whatever, let's just go meet up with this Chi person so we can move on to Rajnia. Soup wet. Who might you be? I'm not familiar with you. My name is Cook Falsh. You must be Chi. Our party is passing through Rajnia in order to obtain important research to end the war in Altair. Altair? Yes, the gate between Altair and Rasselhag has been re-established. This is great news. We can start setting up trade negotiations, peace agreements. I'm sorry, we're getting a little ahead here. As I've said, there's a war going on. Altair. One caused by Daimo herself, and we need research on Rajnia to put an end to it. I just got a little overexcited. As you've guessed, my name is Chi, and I have been elected as leader of Demol. I have no problem with you passing through to Rajnia. It is sad that you need to face down our mother. It pains me as well, but she is a monster in all senses of the word. You'll need to cross the siphon field to get to Rajnia, and it is plenty dangerous, so you can stay here for a night if you wish. Your offer is most appreciated. Thank you, Chi. We'll take you up on it. Oh, here's the nudity cutscene. I gotta be ready here. What brings you out here? Just wanted some quiet after all the noise and chaos you've been dealing with. Haha, you probably wouldn't find quiet hanging around me. I can be a bit noisy, chat a bit too much. You're a good kind of noise. What do you think you'll be doing when this is all over? Honestly, I'm not sure. I know that the necromancers could use my help, but whether or not they will accept me after I killed my father, I guess I'll play that by ear. What about you? I'd like to get away from all this fighting. I want to live in harbor, somewhere quiet where I can swim every day. I want to become a published author, and I want to write all manners of stories in a peaceful and quiet place. Wow, you've really thought your future through. Haha, I know what I want for my future. Every day I keep thinking I'm one step closer to achieving that future, that'll leave all of this fighting behind. We're getting there. Once we find enough information on the Destructor Core, we can end it all for good. Wait, Twitch said it's okay if it's story integral? Do you think you could use the destructor core safely? I don't want anything to happen to you. You've become special to me. You become special to me too, Claire. So, this is probably going to be our last peaceful night for a long while. What are you thinking of doing? The water looks inviting. How about a midnight swim? Okay, yep, alright, they're naked in the water. Haha, this is crazy. I hope no one's watching. Move me up here. It's just the really, really bad naked models, and their legs are just kicking up and down at different speeds in the middle of the lake. Pretty bad. I don't think anyone wants to see Jimmy's dick. Nobody is. We're way too far from land. We got all those trees blocking us. I guess so. Haha. Oh, wow. This is something I would never normally do. Why do your boobs look like that? That's just weird. It's just... This is probably not a good time to bring this up, considering we're far away from land, but I'm a pretty bad swimmer. Haha, don't worry. I'll save you if you start sinking. Oh, Knight, what can I do for you? General, may I ask a personal question? This is where Knight and Cook get naked now. Yeah, there's a polygonal dong. Just this, like, one polygon dong. I don't think anyone wants to see Jimmy's dick is going to eulogy. Spiff, yes, pretty much. The Claire Jimmy ship just happens in the original right near the end. That's funny. Your mother, Daimo, can you really kill her? Whatever else she has done, she was still a prominent figure in your early life. I will kill her. Whatever feelings I have, as someone who holds a high military position, cannot put my own wants over the safety of a nation. I also cannot entirely dismiss the fact that I, her own son, was raised with the intention of being a cattle for slaughter. But I would presume you are not asking this out of small talk or for philosophical debate. This is about your grandfather, isn't it? Yes. To be honest, he vexes me. I thought it was because he was mocking my beliefs in Theus or insulting my father, but I am wondering if my anger is that my only remaining family is a villain, or if my anger is due to the fact that our lives really aren't much different. Whether it was food for my siblings or the holy sword to face the possessor, I thought I had good reason for it. My father always told me that Green was just a bandit for thrills, but the way my grandfather tells it, he stole to feed his family mainly, and that my father cut all ties with him because his actions went against what Theus would want. I always thought that Theus was about redemption. You know the walls are thin, right? You know that we're trying to sleep and we don't need to hear you and Tara having lots of loud sex for hours on end. You know all that loud sex those two characters are having. Did I mention these two characters are having very loud sex? Wrong. Everyone needs to know. You can't just lock away important information, like my wild sex life, away from the public. Information like that needs to be set free, aloft on golden angel wings. Why... I'm up here. Why is this like this? Why? I heard very loud intercourse. What happened? Oh, wow. You're really diving headfirst back into your poetry stick. Was telling Tara I love you part of a new poem you were cooking up? I didn't say that. I'm too manly to say that I love someone. Thin walls, buddy. Come on, you just... This literally is like old webcomic dialogue. It's insane. Hey, Ossus, right? What are you doing here? You know that you're going to Reginina just for the sake of obtaining information and your word Altair, but we feel like we cannot leave you behind all the same. You did help us defend Volk from Regnus. It feels wrong not to return the favor. Alright, thank you, Ossus. We appreciate you coming to help. Talking to NPCs is so worthless. Siphon Field. I love how this whole map is just like one big straight line that you just gotta go through. This is the Siphonic Field, huh? Hey, under the ice, are those siphons? Yes, the siphons Regnus rips out when creating a siphon ripped are stored here, so that he can animate his adamant golems with them. He then uses those adamant golems to either mine for more adamantite negates or uses them as soldiers. Why would Ragnus do something like that, making his own siblings into siphon ripped and adamant golems? Wouldn't it be better to just keep them as soldiers or prisoners if they are his enemies? If I had to make a guess, it would be to double his army size. The siphon ripped being the legend viper's body and mind, the adam golems, their siphon. It's rather gruesome in its practicality. Well, one thing's for certain, Diamo's really been pumping out the kids over the millennia. What? Was I not accurate? Hold on a minute here, he may be an asshole, but he's on to something. Look how many siphons there are here. We only have less than 2,000 years on the Golden Era calendar, which means even if Dynamo had one kid every year since meeting Thormia and Steve, there should be less than 2,000 purebred Legend Vipers. Between the Demon Army and the Legend Vipers that survived Daimo's cataclysm, there are way too many siphons in here. Yeah, good point. What does that mean then? That we've made the right choice in coming to Russelhog to try and find Daimo's necromancy materials. I always wondered why Mother would be gone for long periods of time. He was raising multiple siblings at the same time alongside me. Come on, we're almost to Regnia. Oh, here they are. What a game. The Charizard's just, you know, just a legend, like a half Legend Viper. That's what most of the Legend Viper characters look like. Legend Vipers are a thing in this universe. Cook, who you saw, is also one, but he's never in his Legend Viper form for some reason. And Pound always is. Dude, there's so much fantasy garbage words made up in this game that it's like it's impossible to fucking go over it all. Like, it's seriously ridiculous. Also, Pound's arms can move in cutscenes. They just don't move on the field. For some reason. Ragnia. Alright, where to? From what I can remember of how this place used to look, the library should be just beside Daimo's castle. Alright, let's get a move on. You sound awful excited to be there. Of course I am. It's a library, why would I not be excited? Nerd. Yes, let the jealousy stew some more. I am the smart one. Ugh, let's just get going. What was the point of that exchange? That's not good. Oh. What Pound does is Pound does a buff that increases attack by like quadruple. And then there's a giant laser beam. Claire does a move called Throat Jab, which should hit all enemies when she does it, and makes them take triple damage. When that's on cooldown, she does Water Pillar, which has been buffed up to be a giant massive water pillar. So the giant cylinder you're seeing is the water pillar.
チェリービーナス、ケントバックルゼクテマワシュンクレアコルパククフォルスッチタラ、アージェンティアアルバートムーンドーソルドブルックスクラクタクル、ジミー・ジェームスン・ビンバー・ジュニア、ジアモス・ホーミア・スティーブ。
Thank you, Hazel, for the bits and for naming most of the characters. Yeah, then there's Steve. Yeah, I can't handle all the fantasy names, and then just there's fucking Steve and Kent Buckle. I guess I should lower the cooldown of the water pillar. Got one more Augmentor. I can increase her movement speed. And then yours is going into this tree, I believe. Do I want to get more Germanite damage? Or do I want to go into the planet's power? Mind spikes in play become germinated mind spikes. Did I upgrade the mind spikes? That's explosion damage. It's barrier shit. Viper King stuff. Magic Blast. I guess we'll go for that to try to get Death Tree shit. Why not, right? Why not? And then Terravinus. Right, I didn't put Line Overdrive up on my hotbar, did I? Now let's just buff up the damage Line Overdrive, I guess. L2 and square button. Okay. Don't buy this game, by the way. The creator made like transphobic shit in some other game. I found out yesterday. So, the creator sucks. Don't give them money. Don't buy this as a joke. I probably wouldn't have had I realized the D's actually kind of a dumb douche. Such is life. Now we're going to search the library for any relevant information that could lead to proper use of the Destructor Core. Winter. Steve and Rizfilda. It's always funny when that shit happens. Technically, there's only three actual Legend Vipers: Steve, Thormy, and Daimo. Right, and they're all the pure-blooded kids of the Legend Vipers or something. Box arranged version Demon Fresh OST acapella for $30 went, right? Take a look for some comics when we're done looking for info in the core. Think they got them here? Hey Cook, were there any superhero comics around when you were growing up? Kid, quit getting underfoot when I try to mock Cherry. We'll be getting to our research now, picture books and comics aside. You've been at it for a while now, not a good sign. Or Alberto has too much of a heart-on for books. You shouldn't have brought him to a library, you might never get him back. Oh, I'm sure I will, I got a couple good solutions to snap him back at my side. Any luck? Unfortunately, a craftsman only good as his tools. The books here suck, no matter genius from me will make them unsuck. The Alberto books thing is really weird. How they go about having Alberto being a book nerd. I don't... We need to go to Daimo's castle. If Ragnar sees himself as king, I'm sure that's where he would make his home. Therefore, we would find Daimo's more advanced necromancy tutorials. Grandfather. Sonny boy, word in the streets that folks matching descriptions of you and your chums were present in Virginia. You, what are you doing here? You're in leagues with Ragnus? For our benefit, kiddo, I'm doing what I can to secure a better position for both us here in Rasselhog. Magnus is obviously going to be the one who wins this sibling scuffle. Killing my friends will not make me appreciate anything you think will be better for me. We only need killing. You and your ragtag bunch can come with us and we'll escort you back to the gate. As much as I know you won't believe it, you have my word. I have no interest in shedding blood if it doesn't need to be shed. And all Ragnus wants is for you not to be a challenge to his authority. We cannot leave yet. Ragnus has important documents we need to end the demon invasion on Altair. I see you're talking about his personal stash of necromancy documents. There's no way he would share any of that, not something that would provide power to someone else. Can't negotiate that. I've noticed that horn in your head isn't part of your helmet, kiddo. I assume a necromantic disfiguration of some sort then. I'm sure I could talk Ragnus into letting him fix that. Ah! I was not expecting this. Wow. I'm pretty sure he doesn't take his... Yeah, they never took his helmet off in the original. Wow. Night face reveal. Also, how did that helmet come off with the horn? Explain that to me. How did that helmet come off? Reminder of my failure on taking Dynamo single-handedly. The last time I ever stole something for my own selfish motivations. I didn't try to kill Dynamo because I wanted to save Altair. I did it for revenge for Crescents. I lost everything. His mouth! The way it moves. But it was my beliefs in Theus that made me appreciate all that I had left. It was my beliefs that made me appreciate my friends as much as I do. I will not trade in my friends to fix myself. I will stay like this the rest of my life, so long as it means I do not compromise myself. Well said, kiddo. Maybe your dad has something going with those Theus-obsessed convictions of his after all. But I still won't let you get near Ragnus. Not because it's my job to keep his enemies away from him, but because I won't have you risk your life, the last of the Mawashin line, to read some damn books. Bye, Grandpa. You're pretty tough, kiddo. Maybe you can handle that dickhead Ragnus after all. You held back, didn't you, Grandfather? How many characters, like family members, are like, you held back, didn't you? Well, you know, your family. Like, how many family members are we fighting who hold back? I wasn't gonna kill you, dumbass. I was hoping to make a better life for you while keeping myself alive. I never really liked Ragnus anyway. He's just another spoiled Rasselhog brat. Ahem. Oh, get over yourself. Osis, can you watch over him? Yes, we'll keep him under much heavier guard this time. Still won't be enough, brat. We gotta move onward to Diamo's castle. Grandfather will speak with you once we're in Ragnus. Yep. I obtained Ragnarok. Cool. I wish I could change equipment on characters, like, not in the party. To make my life easier. Oh well. Was gonna kill you, dumbass. I still can't get over that the auto-saving's a lie and the game does not actually auto-save. Oh, hello. I don't actually want to read these, do I? Like, I definitely don't care about this lore. Ah! There it is. Phantom break. Flying overdrive. The water pillars are fucking hilarious for how big they are and just block everything. It's fucking great. Kept choosing a Demon Rush trying to have you fight buffer versions of the same three. Right? Also, I think the original versions of these songs are better, which is a really weird thing to say. I believe there's actually bookshelves to interact with here. The fucking beam is always funny. So you've come from my head after all, Cook Falsh. Not at all. We only want access to your library, Regnus, nothing more. Lies! You were there with me, at the cataclysm. You know the fear, the pain of what our mother did to us. You want more. You want the same safety that I do. You fled to Altair. Brought your elite squad to usurp me with your advanced technology. But I have something quite advanced too. Something I learned from Mother's documents. What the hell is he doing? Necromancy to his own siphon. He just turned himself into a siphon ripped. No, I'm still me, not one of those feral beasts. How is that possible? All of the siphon ripped we've encountered before were feral due to their mind having lost influence from their siphon. Those siphon ripped were nothing but tests. The ones you encountered were those whose bodies were still intact. The rest whose body and mind weakened significantly did not live long in the discard pit on Gate Mountain. I needed practice to connect Legend Viper siphons to this planet, stretching the mountain connection the way Mother stretched out the planet siphons to form the gates. Now all that practice has paid off. My siphon is connected to this planet. I am power. I am Russell Hogg! So all this time, you weren't doing it to double your army size, but to use your siblings' lives as test subjects. Disgusting. This might be war, but to do this to people you claim to rule over as a king. You insult Daimo and attempt to emulate her in one breath. You are no different a monster than she is. I do this to protect myself and the rest of my shitty, ungrateful brothers and sisters. When Daimo is done rampaging on her world, she will come back here and I will be ready for her. But first, Cook Falsh, I will take your head as my trophy. I win. No, this is not how it's supposed to be.
My shadow!
3. I always enjoy these fun streams.
Kyle, thank you so much for subscribing for 2 months now. Yeah, these streams of like super shitty games, right? Damn! Stabbed him right in the head. Sigh. Well, that's that. Stabs him in the head. Jimmy's like, well, that's that, everybody. Did you manage to learn all you need to for the Destructor Core? Yeah, I found enough materials to work with and run tests on. Everything works. I have full confidence in how to use the Destructor Core now. No, Jimmy's wearing a superhero costume. Because he has the cape and the hat and the gloves. See, it's supposed to be a superhero costume. That's why he likes comic books, because he loves superheroes. We've sent it, Claire. We're actually going to win this. Hug. I'm just glad you can use the Destructor Core safely. You and me coming out of this one piece. That's what's important to me. So you've managed to learn how to use the Destructor Core properly? You'll be able to use it safely? Yes, entirely. I'm glad. I know my daughter cares for you a great deal. I don't want you putting yourself at great risk than you need to. I'm happy they're here for her. She has gone through so many ordeals in her life. Her birth parents have been pale and her One of my mercenary jobs in Pale Army would take me there often. I can't believe Claire's mother killed her father. Yes, Jimmy is a mercenary. He's a superhero mercenary who gets hired by the army frequently. Jimmy Justin Trudeau Jimmy. Yes, Cook has a metal hand and a red eye from being, like, disfigured. Apparently, he was killed because of an argument. Claire's parents were forcing her to help them steal food, and she would keep refusing on moral grounds. It happened often. She frequently, even when they hit her. Her refusal at time led to the argument that turned violent. I couldn't bring myself to leave her behind those slums. I remember the first time she started smiling for real, and she had a gentle smile when they touched down to land again, and she kept smiling. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't blame her for Mina's death. A teenage girl, inexperienced in combat, lashing out when I was one of my first missions for the Bobanian army. I was still quite young. I tried to take out as many Dest terrorists as I could, throwing my weapons every which way without think. For my crushing victory and bravery against Dest, I was awarded a medal. I melted that medal shortly after. I understood that Claire's skill kept her from feeling happy, and even knowing I did not blame her, I worry about your safety, Jimmy. I want you to keep yourself alive and safe. I understand. But I will make sure all three of us survive this, Dad. Dad? How far have things progressed between them? He's calling him Dad already because he's, like, dating... What? Yeah, there's so much exposition and backstory with, like, every cutscene. It's like, I don't care. Oh, would a hug and kiss make you less tense? Actually, it would, especially if the hug and kiss is between you and Cherry, topless. Webcomic humor? Never gonna happen, buddy. I don't care how tense you're feeling. Well, that's rather harsh. Don't you want to bond with my girlfriend, you antisocial klutz? What the fuck is wrong with you? The D, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your dialogue is garbage. Before we head through the gate back to Altair, I just want to stop off the Volk to visit my grandfather. So you're heading back out to Altair, are you? Yes, we will finally put an end to that monster, Daimo. That asshole beating for me too, kiddo. That bitch and her demons killed her family. I will. Maybe when you finish enough saving me too, and all those demons are gone from Crescents, maybe you and I can have some paintball matches in the desert. What? Wait, you saw that? Of course I did, kiddo. Like I said, I did what I could to watch out for you and your family, even from a distance. I know your dad forbade you going to play paintball in the desert with your friends because all of his theists would never condone such violent shit. Didn't stop him thrashing you and breaking your paintball gun when you snuck out to play it anyway. Grandfather. You're all back. Did you get what you need? Yes, we finally have what we need to end the demon rush once and for all. Not a moment too soon. I've been contacted by Skycorps, Tratos, and the Pale Army. Apparently they have seen Thormia fly into the continent of Aram with a large number of Force Fighters and Dark Knights. We're heading for previous capital then. We cannot ignore Thormia and Daimo any longer, especially now they are about to confront one another. The final battles. Head to previous capital when fully prepared for the final battles. If there are any side areas or challenges that are unfinished, now is the time to take care of them. Okay. Was this place? Oh, right, it was this place. Blue blades. Guess we'll just go to the end game now. And I'm pretty sure we can deal with any boss that gets thrown at us. Ken Buckle's home. The mind-crushed Ken Buckle who thought that he killed these dogs. I don't know, whatever. The demon army's really done a number in the old capital. This is the time We track down Thormia and Daimon and end this for good. This time I'll be the one to totally end this. I'm totally gonna end this for real, guys. I love that the water pillar is so huge you just cannot see anything anymore. Those blood spatters. The music is different now. Listen to this. Oops. Hey, Helst, what's up? Playing a character to cover. There's a tree. Hound made a tree. Gotta germinate those mind spikes. I love how all the boss fights start the camera like this, so like you can't see what's actually happening or anything. It's insane. Look at this big epic room. Vibrating up the stairs. It's a ghost. Can I just walk to the side and avoid them? Actually, does doing that put Pound in the corner so that the beam is at a better angle? I think so, actually. The fucking beam out of his mouth. It's so good. It's so bad. I love it. Dust, I was wondering when Tridus would actually going to show up and do their job. We've been waiting for you to get here. Explain yourself, Lambert. Do it quickly. I'm 2 seconds from throwing a blade through your head. We're teaming up with you to kill the demon army, of course. We've teamed up with the necromancers initially to learn whatever we could about the demon army. Then when the two Palins come to Crescents, we were able to grab them and the attention of the Pale army, saying we had their men hostage to get the word to notice us. Altair's public post... Is there a point where your addled brain never stops to consider the immense stupidity of your plans? I would never work with you, not after what happened with my mother. You killed Brooks. There's no way I would help you. I don't think I enjoy your company either. I was quite surprised news finally reached me on Aram that you were actually alive all this time. General Falsh. Promoted again. Just like when you were promoted to colonel after killing my brother. Well, no matter. We're stuck with each other whether you like it or not. I'll just have to kill you slowly for my brother after the demon army is destroyed. Well, see you on the battlefield. What a psychopath. Good cutscene. Alright, time to vibe up the stairs. Proceed to final battles. Alright, everyone, here we go. The final battles of the Demon Rush. Shit, they're already about to go for each other's throats. That's Daimon or Thormia, dear. I thought this was supposed to be a private party. So you've all arrived to get underfoot again, have you? How shall we handle this? Dealing with both Thormia and Daimon and their armies at the same time? Maybe we pick a side? What? How can you say that? Hey, I never met Thormia before, but is he supposed to be known for his mind? We've all seen what Daimon has done. It was her who planned the whole war in the first place. Maybe his mind can resist the absolute siphon. Maybe we can talk him out of it ourselves if we show him we can use the Destructor Core to destroy Steve and Daimo's siphons. Besides, we try to take them both at once and may accidentally give Daimo the advantage if we attack Thormia's troops. You're pretty hard to predict, kid. Sometimes you act like a complete space cadet, and then you come out with some decent reasoning. I agree. I say we side with Thormia. I hate this dialogue so much. I hate this dialogue so much. As to I refuse to do anything to help that monster Daimo. You mean okay siding with Thormia? I'll have to be. Lesser two evils, the devil you know and all that. You've decided to ally yourselves with me then? Yes, we have. But don't think I've forgiven you for all that you've done, Thormia. Nor should you ever, Argentia. Horse fighters, dark knights. The monster you see in front of you has torn apart the lives of these Altarians. We may have been too late in coming to their aid, but we are here now to end this beast. This beast that will come to our planet, attack and kill our town and our families. We will end this abomination's conquest today. Oh, Thormia's sweetheart. The only things that will end today will be the lives of you and your men. I know how important your soldiers' lives are to you, and I'll enjoy ripping their hearts out with my teeth before I finish you. Come on, Thormia. Let me see the rage in your eyes. PS4. PS4 game. Screenshot. And let me see the light leave yours. We win. What was that? Ha ha ha, I finally have it. The absolute siphon. Steve Siphon and now Thormia's. Let's take this new toy for a spin, shall we? Let darkness take all of you. You will die in my shadow realm, my playground, for your souls! The hell are we? Whoa! Brooks! The hell is he doing here? He's still following us? It would seem so. Daimo's shadow realm that she created seems to swallow up his siphon too. But being the powerful necromancer she is, I would infer the shadow realm has the power to enhance siphons, and Brooks got boosted in here. I'm also thinking that this shadow realm is no different from a crystal arena-like shroud over the battlefield of previous capital for her to power herself up further. Ha ha ha. Now this was worth all of those centuries of planning. I have everything I could ever wanted. All of Mitu is my plaything now. Absolute siphon or no, I'll put an end to you, Daimo. Of all the creatures in Mitu to get the absolute siphon, it had to be her. That is because she is the only one with enough cruelty to think of breeding and sacrificing her own children to start a war for it. Who are you supposed to be? Nobody, apparently. Can we even stop that monster? Dear Theus, that thing ripped Lord Thormia's head off like it was nothing. Hey, that thing will rip your own heads off and the heads of your families when it's done with us. Thormia trained you to be the strongest army in all of Mitu, didn't he? Now more than ever is the time for that army, so keep your heads on. I don't care if it's an army or a few of you. You'll all die when I decide you will. They found a way to let Brooks be in the final battle. Brooks crack tackle. Let's put Brooks in the final battle. He's not the optimal choice, but I'm putting him in. This thing actually has a lot of HP. Plus we're using Brooks, who I didn't fill out the whole whole siphon, whatever, just the triad shit. Oh, that's right, Brooks just stands far away and he won't get close enough to use his moves. Alright, hold on. Black hole. This thing. Cross guard. His attack mode is this, by the way. We win! We barely even showed the stab. We did it! We did it! Hell yeah, we really showed the Daimyo asshole. What's what? Theus has truly smiled on us today. Alright, Jimmy, looks like you're up. Time to use the Destructor Core. Hook? Oh no! Oh no! Father, stop! Dad! Cook, you stupid son of a bitch, what the hell are you doing? It's... grr! It's mine now! It draws me like a magnet. Its aura is digging into my soul. It's calling! Dad? It's mine. The absolute siphon is mine. Why, General? Why did you do this? Why? Because it called me. The absolute siphon needed me. Without me, without what you all have, it can't. It can't. It can't what? Ugh, we can't waste time like this. We need that Destructor Core. But if I use it, then Cook's siphon. We can't sit around debating this, Jimmy. Cook took the absolute siphon. It took him. However you want to call it. We're the only ones who can stop this, and we need to stop this now. Claire, Pound, I'm sorry. Whatever the absolute siphon has done your father, nothing can separate him from it. His siphon has become so mixed in and entangled I can't separate them. Jimmy! I could not let that soul burner interfere with the natural order. Fucking thing. Look at this piece of shit. Ah, yeah. Cherry, the arc rip. If it can slit siphons, it's our last defense in stopping the absolute siphon. He ate the arc rip? Shit. We've got no other options left now. Now you will witness the power of the absolute siphon, as it should be used. Yep. Hey, what the hell is this? What power are we witnessing? You running away. Father, come back. Deep into me too. So this is my fate then. Will I? No longer have my own self? Now that the absolute siphon is cemented, what it will transform me into? I am snapped back into myself for just a few fleeting moments before the absolute siphon erases me for good. What a cruel joke. Claire, Pound, I'm very sorry for what I had done. I love you both. What happened? Is it over? Why would it be over? That burst of light we saw in the sky. I'm pretty sure it's Father's body being transformed into a planet. A planet? How could that? It's not so far-fetched. There have been theories that the legend vipers and holy swords, being the first recorded living entities in history, were born from each planet. The absolute siphon consists of all the legend viper siphons, supposedly born from the planets. Father, descended from those planet-born legend vipers, became a part of the absolute siphon. His medallion was a shard of the resonator. The arc rip is inside him, and I would not be surprised if Daimyo took the Shredder's power after she crushed it. All of these planetary ingredients would be too strong for Father alone, and like a necromancer building a ghost out of nothing more than a siphon, a planet is likely forming through the absolute siphon, its body, mind, soul data as its catalysts. A new world filled with new life. But Father's gone, and he won't be coming back. Sob, sob. Jimmy, come on, we need to see if he's okay. Jimmy, hang on. Claire, Jimmy? Jimmy! Shit, we need to get him to a hospital and fast. An explosion? Erg, what now? Trados, come out here. We have you surrounded. So this is where he had gone. For all his bluster, he did not appear in the final battle. Would you expect anything less from this douchebag? So you bitched out, did you? Let me guess, you parachuted down the side before we got to the top and waited on us to win. It was called strategy. We knew you were flying around, getting access to all manner of supernatural goodies. After all, they take care of the demon army, we kill you, Dust takes control, becomes here as the public eye. You may have thought as... We don't need to do shit. We got a fortress here and you've got nothing. Actually, we do have something. We found your pursuit pilot. If you don't come out, we will kill him. Everyone, I'm sorry. You have 15 minutes to come out before I kill him. Shit. Damn. What are we gonna do now? Will we kill him, kill Joe? We just go down and let them slaughter us? We're down Cook and Jimmy. We have no arc rip or destructor core either. We surrounded their large number of troops. We're all dead, us and Joe. Do we have a choice? Abandon one of our own and let him die? I'm pretty sure my party can wreck them. Like, kind of OP. We've been going around killing super beings, now we're gonna get done in by these ass wipes. No, that doesn't make sense. It actually does not make any sense that we're that worried about these guys. Let's see what we have here. Maybe I'll let you live. I think there's a lot you can provide for organization, or provide me specifically. Oh, honey, you could, but I use teeth. Lots and lots of teeth. Do it yourself. You can die with the others. You two are supposed to be SkyCorp soldiers, aren't you? I'd be doing the world a favor by ending your lives, says the jackass. Really? That's a shame. Are you sure this time? Last time they said a demon got him 3 years ago, and that was a lie. I wanted to kill myself and my brother, but I suppose dead is dead. Now, on the topic of dead, guess who's next? You lot. Tried as peacekeepers. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that when I saw you hooligans come to force me off the pursuit, I radioed for help from Tratus. Surely you Altarians are aware that you have technology to communicate long distances. And Tratus contacted us to support them. This brings shame to the reputation of the Sky Corps. Thank Theus, we will put an end to your organization today. These people fought alongside Lord Thormy to end a massive threat. Your immediate response is to take them prisoner and execute them? You shits have no honor. Nobody move! This is my favorite part. He's holding up a sword to the neck of the guy in armor. In a full suit of armor. And they all have, like, necromantic powers. Like, Knight, you could probably just turn your hand around and then blast him. And be fine because you're in armor. Give it up, asshole. You lost. No, this isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. You think your problems have come to an end because the demon rush is over? The demon army may be dead, but stray demons still roam these lands in large numbers. And death still lives on in me. I will build it up again from the ashes, and it will rise to heights unheard of when I do. You sound rather frightened for a man who's convinced he is victorious. And that's why we have militaries to handle demons and scumbags like Dust. It's over, Lambert. Dust dies with you today. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I will escape. I will kill this man. I will rebuild Dust. And then I will come back and kill every single one of you. Well, look who finally decided to show. The Falsh Princess. I had hoped you had died with your father. Let him go, Kevin. Wasn't this interesting? I once again have someone you care about as a human shield. Back away before you kill him like you did your mother. Claire, I've fought alongside you for years. I've seen your skill grow and grow to the point that your talent with the blade is peerless. You have the control to kill him. All these other people have, like, guns and shit. And it's like, he's in armor. Just take the shot. No, she doesn't. She will miss, and you will bleed out and die slowly as her mother did. Claire, do it now. If you let him get away, you'll kill me regardless and rebuild Dust. Shut up before I kill you right now. It's finally over. I love how that's supposed to be this big, like, turnaround moment. Because that guy held her mother hostage and when Claire tried to stab him, he managed to get her to stab her mother by like throwing her in front of him. And this is supposed to be like, now Claire did it, she was able to. It's fucking stupid. 9 pounder breaking the news to the rest of Trados right now. What a tragedy, losing General Fausch in this battle. Hey, what about Jimmy? They flew him out to Pale for treatment, right? They did, and that Claire girl went with them. His condition was pretty bad when they were loading him into the plane. Shit, if only I'd done something instead of being a useless asshole, that kid wouldn't be on his deathbed. There was nothing you could have done, Alberto. We were dealing with something that power beyond anything we had ever seen. There was just more shitty excuses. There had to be something more done. Demon Rush was finally over. Managed to come out victorious against Legend Vipers, even if the victory had its share of sadness. Year 1920, Golden Era calendar. What's up, fat ass? Heading out for a bit? Yeah, dickhead. I got a meeting with Jonathan LaCour in Harbor, and then another one later today with Pound and Bobeda. Huh, sucks to be you, FF's workhorse. Guess being a general isn't all it's cut out to be. Not necessarily. Being a better commander makes the job fulfilling. Oh, aren't we high and mighty? I told you such an awesome commander. Actually, the Sky Corps will all love me after I started putting in the effort to improve myself and better focus on the men under my command. A lot of the people under my command come up and told me that they like me better after I came back from the deep space operation. My squad's performance ratings are up consistently, and I've gotten 3 marriage proposals, and oddly enough, 1 pregnancy proposal. What the fuck is this story? Yep, not even just for sex, specifically pregnancy as the end result. Like, that was the goal. I guess we got all kinds here in the Sky Corps. Pregnancy proposal. Tag someone who's always waking up getting pregnancy proposals. That guy has balls. Sounds awesome. Of course you like him anyways. What did you come here for? Came in to gloat, obviously. I have the day off and you don't. Well, you're certainly spending your day off wisely, coming to your boss's office to talk about work of all things. The life connect that Thormy established to weaken the planet's siphon seems the additional power he gained from transforming into a shadow dragon form really did present trouble for the planet. Anyways, we're doing what we can to assess how much damage is spreading. Whatever. That woman go around with the damn megaphone announcing everything that goes on between us? It's a marriage proposal. Why would anyone fucking talk about it, you dumb shit? It's not interesting. You're just a science nerd with a heart full of feelings. Whoa, hey, I have never in my life said anything that insulting to you before. Much as I'd love to say... Blah, 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 blah. Joe's still the pilot of the pursuit. I don't care. Glomp. The fuck? Just glomp. His scars are healing up nicely, and I'm getting better at my necromancy. I might even be able to remove it completely. If I hadn't the skill I have necromancy, I never would have been able to make my body strong enough to survive that day the demon rush ended. I heard you're getting your first book published. Congrats. Well, the deal's still in the works. Nothing guaranteed, but it's looking good. What brings you out here, Chip? Wait. A used PS4 costs more now than a new one that came out? What? His statue of Cook. There, it's good to see him. Glad to see you too, Pound. I noticed the statue of Dad was back up again after people went and tore it down last time. I take it was your doing? Yes, I know people have heard Father did a previous cap. They do not want him to be regarded as a hero, but if it wasn't for him, all he'd done in service to... I can't believe Cook turned into a planet. Something to do with the legend Viper siphons needing to merge? Maybe dying by oversensitivity to other siphons passed down to father? Something to do with my theories are right, returning to the form of a world which they may have been birthed from. I do not blame him for something so far beyond his control. Hey, boyfriend. Hey, yourself. Did you give any thought to the proposal from last night? I mean, nice ass. You don't need to try to hide behind your tough guy persona. I'm already aware that you have proposed to Tara. It's not a tough guy persona. It's just being a fucking piece of shit no one wants to deal with. Ugh. Captain Brooks crack tackle. I thought that was real nice of the Pale Army to give him a posthumous promotion. It was the least we could do for a man like Brooks. Yet, look at that fucking mustache. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? The fuck is this mustache? Where's Brooks crack tackle's statue? Brooks, even though you hardly knew me, you put so much on the line to help me. Thank you, Brooks, for being such a good friend to me. Brooks crack tackle. The true hero of the game. Cherry Venus. Cherry stayed in the Sky Corps, eventually rising in rank from Brigadier General to General and staying in the Sky Corps for the entirety of her life. Though Alberto had often joked to Cherry about her being married to her job, she eventually did marry, and her two sons eventually became Sky Corps soldiers as they grew older. Growing up, though her sons were rather annoyed at their mother's adamant refusal for the family to get a car, their being made to travel everywhere by bicycle led them to become more active on the consistent— What? What? They refused to get a car, so they used bikes and became athletes? Sect Moashin. Thanks to Jimmy, Sect managed to have his deformity removed through necromancy. Though initially hesitant due to feeling that his deformity should be a reminder to himself as to who he was, Green assured Sect that he had the moral fiber to stop himself from going back to being a bandit and a thief. Sect and Green ended up spending their days as on Rosselhog as a family. Sect's more disciplined nature helped keep Green in line, while his grandfather's more carefree style helped Sect loosen up. Sect had managed to bring Theus' teachings to legend vipers and Rosselhog, something that brought peace to many whose lives had been ravaged by Diamo's necromancy. Sect eventually married a legend viper, Thea, and Green had become a model great-grandfather to Sect's son. He's two-faced and has a horn. Alberto Mundo sold. Alberto and Tara. Is Mundo sold a real last name, by the way? Alberto and Tara eventually married and had two children, a son named Halden and a daughter named Amy. In order to stay at home and raise his children so they could grow up awesome, Alberto transferred to Sky Corps Research Division. Projects ended up becoming Fish Now, so started a new company, Mundo Sold Appliances. Though Cherry teased him about going corporate, Alberto stuck to successfully managing his company over the years and enjoyed the challenges the work brought him. Tara Argentia. Tara spent the first few years of her post-Demon Rush life helping Thormia get back to his feet by helping export food from Altair to Thormia. It's funny because Tara can die, and then I think Alberto and Cherry get together if Tara dies. Oh wait, Tara can't die in the remake? Oh. Really? I didn't realize that. I'm blowing my nose here. Pound false. Pound became a general in Trotus and contributed highly to his military's research. He never married, as the Vipers in Willowcurg Mountain would expect him to leave Bobeda if he married one of them, and Pound refused to abandon what his father had sacrificed and built in Tratus. Instead, Pound's devotion to Tratus led him to making significant advances in space travel technology, with his research and development eventually dwarfing the Skycorp's pursuit line of space technology. Damn, you really gonna fucking insult Pound? He was our MVP. Let Pound pound! Let Pound fuck! Cook foul. Shouts against the previous cap on the final battle of the Demon Rush. Divided views as to whether Cook should be considered a hero or villain. Why would anyone think he's a villain? Like, he kind of sacrificed himself to go turn into a planet, which isn't going to threaten anyone. Like, no one's going to be threatened by this now. Now the Absolute Siphon's not going to, like, kill anyone, right? Like... What was the deal with the bomb chip? Did you say turn into a planet? Yes, Cook merged with the Absolute Siphon and floated into the sky, and Legend Vipers are born from the planet and have the energy of original planets. Like, that's how planets were originally created. So, the ultimate siphon with the power and siphons of the Legend Vipers, like, turns into a... He wasn't under control of himself, Hazel. Okay, that was the Absolute Siphon doing that while using his body. Alright? Like, there was nothing Cook could have done. Cook was not a bad person. Well, you know what? Fuck the public. Claire Culpa. Claire and Jimmy married and live in Harbor with their daughter. Claire's life was a quiet, peaceful one. She spent her days with her family or swimming. She never again fought in combat and ended up becoming a published author, writing many books of different genres and topics while staying at home to raise her daughter. She also wrote a book of love poems, did not finish it. She intended it to be viewed only by one man. Her husband? Jameson Viombre Jr. Jimmy spent a lot of his time between his new home in Harbor and helping the Necromancers reestablish themselves in Altarian society. Many were worried. Having all the Altarian militaries acknowledge the effort the Necromancers put into planning the destruction of the Demon Army helped give the Necromancers general acceptance above ground. Ooh, which man? I can't figure it out. Can't believe she's cheating on Jimmy with love poems. Thinking of already odd jobs, primarily putting his parkour skills to work as a stunt double for movies and as a private investigator tracking down missing individuals. What? Brooks Crack Tackle! Brooks went down in history as playing a vital part in the battle against the Demon Army, mainly due to advocating on the part of Jimmy and Anna that his assistance in infiltrating the Necromancers and Crescents had helped expose a lead for Tratus to follow to end the Demon Rush. R.I.P. Brooks. R.I.P. Brooks Crack Tackle. #1 hero. The end! I did it! I beat the Demon Rush. Version 1.0.0.0. Thanks, Dragoon Entertainment in 2020. Go fuck yourself. Your game's terrible and you're kind of a shitty person. Take my $30 and go fuck yourself.
You did it.
I did do it. Take my $30 and go fuck yourself with them. Where are we on trophies? Alright, what's heist mode? Ground recon getaway. What? What the fuck is this? This is what the combat's like when you don't, like, make an OP build like I did. Heist mode. There's no fucking way I'm doing anything in heist mode. That's fucking terrible. What's Onslaught? Oh, he doesn't get any of it. He just gets like some of his shitty skills. Dead. This game is not fun. The only reason, like, anything was fun in what we were doing. What the fuck? What the fuck am I? This is all terrible. This is all just garbage. That's all just fucking garbage. Making the windowsill gives an advantage. You can't see anything. That's fine. Yeah, there's no way I'm platinum them this because I'm not engaging with those. 81.1% of players actually did this. Wait a second. Wait a second. I didn't get all the augmenters? Alright, chat. Someone in chat say 82.1%, okay? 82.1%. Someone type that in chat for me, please. Okay. We apparently didn't finish all the tutorials. Let's finish the tutorials. And then we're gonna see how much that that percentage went up by. I'm only 25%? Are you for real? How do I actually check the trophies? These fucking icons. $82.3. 99 people played this game. Wait, no, I was thinking 83. You said was 82.1%. Oh, I misread. Winter said 81.2%, so I got confused. 82.3%. Oh no, that's way more. Oh no, that's way more. Sorry, I got confused by what Winter said. 500 people played the Demon Rush. You know, it's crazy. 81.4% of players beat the game. Out of 500 people. Trophy hunters? There's no way I'll platinum this game. I don't want to. There's so much bullshit in this. Hazel, no, don't give money to this game. Like guys, this game's a piece of shit. Don't buy it just because you think it's funny to play or like it's funny to do. The guy's a piece of shit. Don't give him any money. I kind of regret buying this and giving them money a little bit. A little bit. But yeah, the Demon Rush Legends Corrupt. This game's a total piece of shit. This is... There's some interesting things in the battle system that's like implemented terribly and everything is bad about it, and it's like a fucking disaster. This game's a total piece of shit. I can't handle it. I don't understand how this came out on PlayStation 4. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, Dragon's Crown Pro and Astro's Playroom, though. Well, that fucking sucked. It's fucking hilarious, but it sucked. Well, the Brook specific stuff you could probably get in the arena. I'm guessing. Because you can use him there. I still need to get PlayStation Plus. What are the games for this month? Wasn't this last month? I thought this was January. Well, they come tomorrow, okay. Do we know what they are? However, I should get PlayStation Plus because there's a ton of things I can play. Wait, Control? Wait. Control just comes with PlayStation Plus this month? For real? It's a big deal. So all of this I get access to if I have PlayStation Plus. All right, I said I would play Bloodborne. No, Winter, if I get PlayStation Plus, I just get to play all of these. Infamous Second Son. Do I really want to play Persona 5 though? No. Oh, Detroit, go fuck yourself. Final Fantasy 15. Oh, if I ever unsubscribe, I lose them permanently. Well, I feel like some of those games that end up on there, I would just want to play, beat, and then like not play again, you know? That tends to be how it goes for me. Wait, if you unsub and resub, do you lose them? Or is it just you can't? Oh, okay. I knew that you have to be subbed in order to play them. But okay. I wasn't sure if like there were special ones that if you ever unsub, you lose permanently. Okay. I got you guys. No, that's good. That's good. So what I want to do tonight actually is I actually want to play some no, not Dragalia. You just said Dragalia. That's why I just said that. I want to play some Genshin because the Abyss reset. So I want to try to do floor 12 of the Abyss again. So let's do some Genshin. I need to chill out with some Genshin after. I want to play Dragon Crown, but I probably want to play like a whole stream of Dragon Crown. So let's do some Genshin today. This. How do I? Let's see. I've not done Helix yet, no. Alex 2 is what I own. And plan to play at some point. Isn't it? I don't have it showing. There we go. There we go. The frame rate's still ass, right? Is the frame rate still really terrible? Okay. Oh god, no, that was a mistake. No, that was too bad. That was way too bad. Lois is just terrible. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't understand why I can't stream this game well. I don't understand what changed. Alright. Hopefully that's a bit better. Let's go do knock the dailies out of the way and see if that's any better. No, it's just on my PC, which it runs perfectly fine on my PC, but once I try to stream it, it turns to fucking shit. Oh, I know what I had to do. I have to reset the stream in order to do it. Let me get into a fight and you guys tell me how bad it is. A sticky honey roast. Delicious sticky honey roast. So, my gun, you got a lot better. And I love being strong. Alright. Let me know how bad this gets. Okay, guys? Watch this and tell me how bad it gets. Alright, I gotta restart the stream. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.